Do you see how much this is like? Kickback is real. Like, seriously real. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Latina Marie. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you join the family. And make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when I'm posting. Today's video is going to be a full face, trying to do a full face in dollar store makeup. I know that other people have done this, and I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to try this. I've always wanted to attempt this. I could not find a lot of things. I'm going to take this stuff out of the bag real quick. So I could not find a lot of products. Like the dollar store that I went to, the Dollar Tree that I went to, had very little choices. They had some BB creams that I guess I could have used as foundations if they had it in my shade, but they did not. So I was really out of luck. I basically just got a lot of powders and stuff. There, of course, were no primers. There are no highlights. There was nothing. I don't know how I'm gonna do a full face with this. I know other channels that have attempted to do a full face in dollar store makeup normally use products that they couldn't find. They use the products that they already have. I don't want to do that. I want to show you guys exactly what you'll be able to do with the little nothing that the dollar store provides for you. So the reason that I'm doing this is because a lot of people in my comment section say that, you know, they really are into makeup but they can't afford it. And I see that in a lot of people's comment sections on beauty channels, and it's something that is talked about a lot. And it's hard for people to get into makeup if they can't afford it. And then when you go to places where you can afford it to start getting started and to, you know, try to build your collection, it's harder to do, especially when you're my tone, my complexion, or darker, especially darker. They just don't have anything for you. So today we're going to be bringing some awareness to the fact that the dollar store needs to kind of broaden their choices and make it a little easier for everyone to be able to buy from the dollar store. Now, I will say it's not just a my complexion and darker situation. If you're not super fair, you're not finding anything. So even a tanned Caucasian will not find anything. So yeah, let's get into this video and see what we can do with this little bit that I got. For foundation, again, I could have gone with a BB cream if they had it in my shade. They absolutely did not. So, and this also, what I got is not in my shade, but it is the closest thing that I could find. This is a pressed powder, and it says it comes with a puff applicator included, and I can see the puff applicator. I just can't wait for y'all to see it. So this is what it looks like. This is definitely probably too light for me, but I'm just going to use this basically to just give myself a little bit of foundation. It's not like I really truly need it because there's nothing here. There's no contours. There's nothing here that I can use that I need to put on. But we'll see how well this works for those who shade it would be in, because it's definitely not my shade. It says it's tan, and this was the darkest one that they had, and it looks pretty dark, like it could fit my, but this is the puff that they said, the puffy applicator, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to try to use just about everything. Now, I will say it has a mirror, which I absolutely love, so when it comes to that, I'll definitely be using it. Like, I'm glad I got it for the mirror. I can pop this little bit out and put something in it if I need to, but let's go ahead and see what this is going to do. It's coming up pretty dark. This is not working. This puff is like making it worse than it has to be. I think I'm going to move to a brush. Here's a brush that I don't use very often, so I'm putting cheap products on it. To be honest, this is not that bad. Much lighter than what I am. And it does look a little dusty, but It's not that bad for being the dollar store and knowing that I couldn't find my complexion. And it is covering up some stuff on my face, but it's not like doing the best job ever. Now, had they had something darker than this, I definitely would have gone for this to highlight with, but this was the darkest I was getting from the dollar store. So this is not that bad. It's not terrible. Would I ever grab this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This will do nothing for me. I look dry and ashy. Honestly, I think once it settles in, like if my oils started coming out and things like that, maybe it would be usable, but I can't rely on that. Now, honestly, in person, it doesn't look as drying and as ashy as it does in person, like on camera. So I'll give them that, but it definitely is not my skin tone. There's nothing I can do with this, but they tried. So now on to not concealing, because it's not a concealer, but it's another pressed powder, and this is in rose beige. I'm hoping that I can kind of highlight my under eyes because I have serious dark circles. This is what it looks like. Oh, that first product is by LA Colors, and this is Color Mates. Ooh, this might be way too light. Like, this might be pushing it. I'm gonna use that same brush. Oh, it's got half a mirror. That's interesting, but yeah, this is definitely way too light. This is like a powder, like a setting. I know you're not gonna believe me, but in person, it's a lot darker than it looks on camera. The lights definitely brighten everything up. I just look like a dry, ashy, nobody cares about you kid. On to my eyes. I don't have a primer, I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna go into it. I got two eyeshadow palettes. One's from Color Mates and one is from LA Colors. I was thinking about doing a neutral situation when I was shopping for these products, so that is why I got this one. And then I saw this one and I was like, well, I would love to see what the colors look like. Are they pigmented? Because there are some pretty blues and greens and stuff in there that I would love to try out and see how they work. So we're gonna dip into this one. It's a nice size. This is a nice size. And I'm also going to use this little tool that it comes with because, you know, I'm trying to stick with it. I'm going to go into the greens because I don't do green a lot. So I'm putting this darker green on my lids. They're pretty pigmented. They're not that bad for pigment. I actually like this color. I'm not gonna lie. They're not that bad. It's not that bad. This green is not that bad. It's pretty pigmented. It shows up pretty well. You guys can see it. It's pretty true to the color on camera, so I'm not mad at it. Using this other side of that tool, I'm gonna go into this lighter green, the one right above it. Kind of give it some light. I don't know who uses these things. Like, I'm confused as to why companies keep making these. Like, why do you keep putting these in here? Who's using these? Who on the planet is like, oh, I love those spongy tools? Like, they don't do anything. If there were tiny brushes in here, that would be a lot better. I'm going to flip this. And I'm going to go into this very highlighting looking shade. Go into my brows with this. Just to kind of give this a little more life. I'm going to go into this color right here. That didn't do anything. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but that didn't do much. So I'm going to take my finger now and I'm going to go into this really like light blue color, and I'm going to use this as a highlight. Oh, it's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. That looks better. I should have done it with the brush in the first place. Oh, that looks actually really good. Looks pretty good. I could see myself using this again. Like the greens I like. The blues I probably would like as well because they're pretty pigmented. This one I like because I used it, so I know I like it. This one did nothing. It's my skin tone. I probably could have used this as my foundation, to be honest. So if I was like trying to do a full face with one palette, I probably could get away with it with this because that color is really my foundation. Like, really my foundation. So I give this a thumbs up. It's not bad for being $1. It's not bad. So I give it a thumbs up. Now I'm going to use this mascara. This mascara is from Color Mates. Sorry, Color Mates. It's in the color black. I should have read the back of it before I just ripped it open like that, but I did not. So I can see the word thick, so it's claiming that it thickens your eyebrows. We know that much. Curved brush mascara. I don't like the way it's curved. I feel like it should have been curved like down here, but it's curved in the brush. It's weird. It's not bad. I'm going to go back into this palette. I'm going to go with this bright blue, the darker blue. That looks a little purple, but it is blue. So that's not bad. I'm happy I did that. Now I'm going back in with the mascara and gonna make it come alive. Hopefully. I don't like that what that did to this look. It's too I don't know. It made it look weird. It's okay. It's dollar store, so we're not gonna be upset. I feel like I'm starting to look a little clowny. So we have a eyeliner. This is Auto Eyeliner. It's in the shade black. It's smooth applicator. It's from LA Colors. So yeah, let's get into it. If this works, I'm gonna be happy that I have another eyeliner. So it's pretty sharp. It's not that bad. I will say it did make the look a little better. It'd be great if they had lashes, but they did not, and I'm not going to use lashes because I am using only dollar store products. But it looks like I've been crying. Like, it looks like I've been crying, and I don't know why. Like, it looks like mascara or something has bled. It looks like I've been crying, and I don't like that. But we're gonna move to our last step, the last thing that oh wait, just kidding. We got blush. We've got blush from Color Mates. This is Blush and Brush. I think I have some blush in this shade, so I guess we'll just be comparing it. And I think I have it in e.l.f. because I don't have a lot of blush, which, now that I think about it, is a problem. I need more blush varieties. This is what it looks like. The little brush is actually packaged up, so that's cool. Oh, hairs are coming out. I don't know who in their right mind would say, oh, this brush is great. Because it's not. I can't do anything with this brush. Like, the color might be good. It might, but I don't know because this brush sucks. And because I've got hyperpigmentation coming in where contour and foundation and everything should be, so it's not bad though. I don't think I would ever use this though. Maybe I'll use it on an actual foundation and stuff and see how that turns out, but right now I'm saying no. Now we're on to the last thing, lipstick. They only had this and one other shade. I think the other shade was like even more pale. So it's like, oh, let's get a little bit of color. This is from Colormates lipstick and lip liner pencil. So that's cute that it comes with a lip liner. You get pretty nice amount of product for $1. It's not really a lipstick. I feel like I could use this as a highlighter. It's more, I'm just gonna shut up and we're gonna use it. So it's not really showing up. It is kind of darkening that like natural liner line that I have, but it's not really showing up. Here we have. Now we're going to use this lipstick and see what it does. I look a damn fool. This is not okay, dollar store. This is not okay. Honestly, if I had lined this with something darker, it probably would have looked okay. Who's wearing this? I don't even think anybody lighter than me could pull this off. Who's wearing this? I just happen to have my darker chocolate liner here, so I'm gonna see what this does. See if it helps. I think this was $1, so it counts. I just didn't get it from the dollar store today. Yeah, that doesn't even help. That doesn't even really do anything. Like, it just, it calmed it down a little bit, but honestly, looking into my camera, it looks like a look from the 80s, the 60s. I'm sorry, a look from the 60s, like a disco type era type thing. And it's like, you could pull it off if it actually looked like that. But that's not what it actually looks like. What you're seeing on the monitor is pretty much what it looks like. This looks ridiculous. Like, I know makeup is what you want it to be, and somebody might look at this and be like, that's so artistic, I love it. What made you think about putting those colors together? I don't know. Maybe the fact that this was all that the dollar store had? I don't know. This is mind-blowing that the dollar store does not have more options. And I understand that it's a dollar store and it's not really supposed to have more options, but I feel like when I was younger and the dollar store was all that I could afford, I feel like there was more options than this. I will be completely honest. It is not like the worst thing that I've ever seen. I've seen worse looks. But there's nothing in the dollar store that fits my complexion. And it's really sad. It's unfair. It doesn't show the evolution that we're going through with makeup, understanding, and trying to do better with their shades and products. So it hurts my heart a little bit that a young black girl can't walk into the dollar store and aspire to do her makeup on a budget, without her mother having to go spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on her to try to learn how to do makeup, because there are younger kids who really, really are into makeup and just can't because they can't afford it. And what parent is going to go spend that much money on makeup when in 2 weeks they might decide, I don't really like it as much as I thought I did. But these products could kind of tear them apart from wanting to do it too. Now, I will say, I do like this palette. I will probably incorporate this with other things. I will probably pair this with other things because it's not that bad. The colors are pretty pigmented for the dollar store. I will say that. The eyeliner, not that bad. Honestly, the products are those type of products where it's like if I'm going on an overnight trip and I need makeup, but it's not that serious for me to need makeup, I'll take these things, and if I lose them, I'll be okay because I can go replace them for $1. you know? Like, I wouldn't take anything from Morphe or NYX or Maybelline. Like, I wouldn't want to lose that stuff because I know that stuff works. Whereas this stuff, if I lost it or if it got stolen or if my bag got stolen, it'd be okay. If you guys like this video, let me know with a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button. I love you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.